Thank you, Angelique. The latest now on the state education funding cap. The Arizona Senate has voted to waive a constitutional cap on K-12 school spending that threatened to shut down public campuses across the state. The 23-6 Senate vote gave the measure the needed two-thirds majority in both chambers and goes into effect immediately. If lawmakers had not acted, schools would have exceeded the spending limit on March 1st and quickly started implementing cutbacks like closures or layoffs. The spending cap has been front and center since the legislative session began. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink joins us in the newsroom tonight with reaction from both sides of the aisle. Eric.
Amanda, 9 Senate Republicans joined all of their Democratic colleagues to vote to override the spending limit this afternoon. And now a potentially $1.1 billion cut to our public schools has been avoided. Teachers from across the state gathered at the state capitol today to urge lawmakers to pass the override. The education spending cap was first approved by voters back in 1980. It's a number in the state budget every year based on population and inflation. The deadline to override the cap was March 1st. Some teachers I spoke with were disappointed, believing that some lawmakers were playing politics with kids' futures.
What a bizarre world we live in, where a technicality that has been overridden for like 40 years is suddenly seen as an opportunity to deny young people in the state of Arizona their right to an education.
The bureaucratic educational machine taking advantage of children, abusing them, in my opinion, not listening to parents, and continuing to do the same thing they've always done: complain about money.
And State School Superintendent Kathy Hoffman writing on Twitter this afternoon, the Senate made the right choice by joining the House in suspending the school budget cap this year. And while it shouldn't have taken this long to fix this issue, I'm grateful disaster was averted. Coming up at 10, you will hear from a local teacher who traveled to Phoenix today to fight for her kids. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.